DuPont stock set to move higher as the CEO calls it quits.
PepsiCo profits top estimates on higher snack prices.
Plus, FedEx and UPS raising their fuel surcharges despite falling energy prices.
DuPont shares getting a lift as CEO and board chair Ellen Coleman resigns, and investors speculate about what's next. A few months back, Coleman fought off a proxy fight waged by Nelson Peltz, who was disappointed with DuPont's profits. More bad news on that front. The company has lowered its earnings outlook for the rest of the year. For the time being, DuPont will be run by board member Edward Breen, who broke up the conglomerate Tyco when he served there as CEO.
Well, PepsiCo posted third quarter profit that topped analysts' estimates and raised its forecast for the year after the company's North American snack and beverage businesses were helped by higher prices. PepsiCo now anticipates a 9% increase in 2015 core earnings per share growth versus the previous estimate of 8%. Scott?
Well, get ready to pay more for shipping this holiday season. FedEx and UPS hiking their fuel surcharges starting November 2nd, according to the Wall Street Journal, which breaks down the increase. It cites a study showing the uptick in surcharges would add $170 to $200 for shipping 100 shoe boxes from New York to Atlanta. Now, the shipping giants say packages are getting heavier and more people are shipping to residential areas, and that requires more fuel. But Jane, certainly a blow to consumers. Back over to you with some more headlines this morning.
Well, there is a major scandal erupting in the multi-billion-dollar industry of fantasy sports, the online and unregulated business in which players assemble their fantasy teams with real athletes. Now, the New York Times says regulators are asking for information from employees of FanDuel and DraftKings about whether they're taking information that only they know and using it to make money on other fantasy sports sites. The episode has raised questions about who daily fantasy companies has access to this valuable data and whether the industry can police itself. And Volkswagen CEO says massive cost cuts are needed to manage the emissions scandal. Matthias Mueller says all units will be reviewed but promised to limit the impact to jobs. He added the financial impact of the crisis was not yet clear. The group would do the utmost to limit the impact on the job picture there. Rhonda?
Jane, thanks. Remember to check in with The Street throughout the day for more news and analysis. I'm Rhonda Schaffler for The Street.